Pandastc ASMR.
Hey baby, I'm just checking in on you. It's been about 3 days now. How are you feeling? Are you still not regretting asking me to turn you? Oh, trust me, hubby. The pain will subside as well as the burning. You're gonna still feel feverish for a little while longer. And then you will have ice cold snake blood coursing through your veins. Hey, you wanted this. Nay, begged for this. You wanted to live with me forever, which I am flattered considering you're the only man I have dated this long enough to want to propose to. And, well, I did warn you that it would be painful. I told you what I went through, and now you're seeing and experiencing the changes in real time. However, you've pushed past the first 2 days, which are typically the most painful and agonizing. Today being the 3rd day, however, it should have slowly calmed down, even if just slightly. That being said, I need to check in on you and see if you need any additional help. First of all, look me in the eyes. Come on, my handsome teddy bear. Let me see your eyes. Oh, yep, just as expected, and perfect as can be. Your eyes are no longer the color they were when you were a human. Now you have bright, glowing yellow snake eyes. After you, quote, outgrow your, as silly as this may sound, quote unquote, baby snake phase, for lack of a better term, they will gradually become a darker shade of glowing red. You're right, you can see everything better, even at night. Remember when we had our 3rd special date here? And remember when you were practically tripping and slipping over your own 2 feet? Well, now you can see what was truly making you act like a marionette on speed. Why, actually, it improves even more when you become more mature. Not to imply you are immature mentally. I mean when you slowly outgrow the aforementioned baby snake phase. You see, no pun intended, as of now, your yellow snake eyes allow you to see better in pitch darkness. Notice how everything looks more vibrant and you can now actually see the rocks and the twigs and the branches, etc. all over the ground. Well, when you have eyes like mine, you can hone in on potential prey. You won't get X-ray vision, of course, like you won't be able to see through the trees. However, you will be able to see heat signatures of humans and other small animals as if you were looking through a thermal imaging camera. Kind of like the Predator. Right. Now, speaking of potential prey, let's practice with something easy. But first, I want to see how well your fangs are coming in. Now come on, open wide for me. Let's not be a bratty boy now. Come on, babe. I just want to help. Oh wow, very sharp and shiny. Now, I'm just going to use my fingers to gently explore your mouth and make sure you aren't going to have any dental issues. So your upper and lower fangs are coming in perfectly and the rest of your teeth seem to be following along. Soon, I'll teach you how to expose and retract your snake fangs if we ever have to interact with the humans. Personally, I think gay men taste the sweetest. Not trying to imply I've been doing it behind your back. I mean, generally speaking. I mean, you taste it as sweet as honey mixed with rose petals. Anywho, now, on to the hunting practice. You won't be able to grow your snake hair for a little while longer, so... Perfect. Stay right there. Don't bother climbing. I've got you covered. It does feel different now that you're slowly becoming one of us. Alright, I'll hold on to your body with my snake tail, and I want you to look up into the red apple tree we are in, and try to find one fresh, ripe apple the humans forgot to collect. Let me know where it is, and I will use my tail to help you grab it. Really try and use your night vision. Found it? Yes! Alright, tell me where. Right there? Perfect. Alright, you go ahead and enjoy it. Take a nice big boy bite out of that tasty, juicy red apple. See? Even food tastes better. I guess it makes this painful transformation all the more worth it. You're doing so well. Alright, it seems as though you're well on your way to becoming a full-fledged Naga vampire. It should be no more than a couple of more days, maybe 4 at the maximum. But you will notice that when you wake up and look at your reflection in the lake, your eyes will be glowing red. And speaking of that, I'll also teach you how to hypnotize, but that comes later. Well, all of us in the clan went through it. It tends to be more painful when it's men on men for some reason. For the women, well, let's just say they have it easier. I used to typically hypnotize them and leave them to the straights or the other gay women. Regardless, we all went through it and we are stronger and better for it, for having gone through it. Me? Well, for me, I recall exploring these forests before the town was even built. I was a field worker responsible for harvesting the crops. Well, apparently we needed more materials and seeds that could only be found in the dark parts of the forest, before that warning sign was put up there. I was walking and then I got lost. Sad to say, but my owner, if you will, my boss, did not feed us, so I was starving and going through what would be later discovered and coined as dehydration. I collapsed and woke up in the trees with this giant snake creature holding my body in place. There was another vampire naga there too. His name was Kai, but he wasn't the one who turned me. Precisely, that Kai. The one who has a hunter, no pun intended, wrapped around his fingers. I never did get the name and still have no idea who he was, but as I was slowly begging for mercy, he kissed me and I fell into a trance. Sound familiar? The next thing I remember was this intense, sharp pain in my neck as he held me close to him. I couldn't fight back. Then, after what felt like an eternity, I blacked out. After I woke up, well, I basically went through what you're going through right now. Same teachings and everything. I remember my first juicy red apple. You have nothing to worry about, my stunning stud. Now, you still need to rest some more. I'll put you down and you make your way back to the fire pit and take a rest. I will hunt for some food for us and we will celebrate this momentous occasion. Of course, babe. I'm not going anywhere. We are your family now, and soon you and I will be each other's husbands. I love you so much.